let's get this fight started in 3, 2, 1, go! First fight of the day in this round robin tournament. Euphoria has that weapon up to speed. They're going to be trying to find an edge to catch on Darius. Get him popped up in the corner, maybe flip him over, rip some electronics out. Darius doing their best to get out of the way. Find an edge. Okay, that wedge. Both wedges come off of Euphoria. Euphoria unfazed, still going for those drive gears on Darius. Darius desperately trying to correct. Find an angle that works. Now Darius, they've got those long blue forks. Their goal is to point that at the front of Euphoria. If they can do that, they can push Euphoria around and control the match. However, Euphoria just will not give them an inch. Only 40 seconds into this match. Euphoria doing a great job tearing into the sides of Darius. Darius still doing their best to correct. They hold a solid pin there. You can only hold a pin for 10 seconds under Merca rules. Euphoria using that weapon to break free. There's another pin. There's a release from Darius showing that they have control. 45 seconds in the match. Euphoria doing their best to turn it around. It's gonna be the third fight. There's another pin from Darius. About 25 seconds left in the match, so both robots still functioning as they should. Oh, Euphoria charging with that weapon. Those forks work out very well on Darius with 10 seconds left in the match. There's a release, now trying to see if Euphoria can self-right. 3, 2, 1, and that is a match. All right, so we will see what our judge thinks of that. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both weapons up to speed. Froggish lands a big hit. They flip over Bobber. So Froggish back on their feet. Bobber been flipped over. They're struggling to self-right. Froggish doesn't care. They capitalize. They're going for a knockout blow. Now, they could probably leave Bobber alone in the corner, and they might get counted out. We're going to give them 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your winner, Froggish by knockout. All right, let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Necessary Evil, quick out of the gate. So they got those forks. Their goal is going to be to get under Depressant Meds. Depressant Meds looking to hopefully pull off a wheel, something. But Necessary Evil is just going to take any pin that it can get. Wedges are always a little bit of an uphill battle. They're fast, they're tough, but if they take one hit, the match could be over. Depressant Meds maintaining control of the center of the arena. Not able to connect with that weapon yet. Necessary Evil lines up, gets another shot. They jam up that weapon momentarily, so taking a hit on the forks, but that steel holding up quite well for them. I keep losing audio. 50 seconds left in the match. Looks like Necessary Evil still holding their opponent in the corner whenever they can. Oh, of course. Because you were doing that. Yeah, go get Caitlin. All right, my microphone's out of battery, so about 20 seconds left in the match. Necessary Evil still doing a good job controlling where it happens. You can see occasionally Depressing Meds with that huge flywheel of a weapon that is holding them up, and they're sort of balancing around as they get pushed. Oh, there's a few good hits. But with 2 seconds left in the match, that's not going to matter. All right, let's power them down and go to our judges. Or judge. Let's start the match. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both weapons up to speed. Disappointment in the center of the box. They get a slice on that wheel guard. Karen trying to swing around, get to the back. They can pull a wheel off. Disappointment. Oh, that was a deep gouge. Oh, and we got to pause the match. So, you can see Karen has become embedded in the wall. By Merca rules, they have destroyed the arena, and that is why they got stuck. So, they get 1 unstick in this match. That is a fault of the arena, so we're going to open up the door and gently pull it out. All right, looks like both our competitors are ready to go once again. Let's resume the match in 3, 2, 1, go. Back at it, both weapons up to speed. Oh, Disappointment charges in for another big hit. They're just targeting that wheel on Karen. Karen then pushed up against the side. I don't know if they can get down. Disappointment doesn't care. So Disappointment still functioning as it should. Karen reeling from some of these hits. Their drive struggling. Doesn't seem like they can get their weapon up to speed. Disappointment's got 1 minute and 5 seconds to try and get a knockout blow. More hits. You can see the belt coming off the structure for that weapon. Karen is getting torn apart bit by bit. Let's try to get that next match up to queue, by the way. Oh! It looks like we have potentially a knockout blow from Disappointment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout! Your winner, Disappointment. Karen is going to have some repairs to do, but we're going to see them in the next round. Looks like our drivers are ready, so we're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here we go. Both vertical spinners up to speed.
Bobber is 100% not ready.
Euphoria. Oh! They grab the back end of Froggish. Froggish trying to recover. Euphoria capitalizing everywhere they can. Oh, there goes one of the front wedges off Euphoria. That seems to be a theme for them, but it doesn't really hinder their performance. Froggish maybe having some drive issues or something. They're struggling to get out of that corner. Oh no, there goes the top cover on Euphoria. All right, that's a tap out. That's a tap out. So, knockout for Froggish. Yeah, an exposed battery's a little scary. Looks like both our competitors are ready. Interesting situation for Disappointment here. Let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so both weapons up to speed. As I was saying, Disappointment in kind of an interesting spot. They've got 1 knockout to their name. Froggish has 2 knockouts, so if they can get a knockout in this match, they're going to be tied for the lead. Depressing Meds had that blade up to speed. They got flipped over in the corner. They're kind of moving. Disappointment just going to give a nice little kick. Although if they can't get out of that corner, this might be another knockout. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. Another quick one for Disappointment. Let's start this match. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so box rush from Darius. Froggish gets that weapon up to speed. Still struggling with their drive system just a little bit. But all they need are a few hits like that. Darius seems okay after that shot. Their controls are inverted now. Capitalizing on Froggish, though, they push him into a corner. About 30 seconds into this match. So those forks on Darius, serving them well. They're going to be trying to hold those 10-second pins throughout this match. Just try to run down the clock and not get hit. That floor getting a little bit torn up, though. You can see the forks on Darius occasionally getting stuck. I don't know if the floor is helping out Froggish either. There's another pin from Darius. Oh, just grinding into the side of the arena. Halfway through this match, Froggish still looking for an angle. They just need to connect with one or two big hits. Oh, there we go. Although Darius getting a little bit stuck up against the side of the arena. Here comes Froggish trying to capitalize. Darius turns it around. Oh, they take a nice shot to the back. 40 seconds to go. Darius reeling just a little bit. Froggish seems to be finding their stride. All right, there we go. Another temporary pin from Darius. Those forks serving them well as they go weapon to weapon.
Make sure Karen's ready. If not, then check on So Karen and Euphoria?
Yeah.
No, if we, yeah.
Well, just check on that.
So Karen...
There's another pin. They can only hold that for 10 seconds. There's a release. 10 seconds left in the match, so no knockouts happening at this point. There's another pin. Darius just making sure the judge knows they are winning. And that's a match. Looks like our competitors are ready. Let's start the match. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here we go. So that early battle damage on Karen really showing they don't have that weapon on them anymore. They're just trying to be, I guess, a wedge, try to scoop under their opponent, but Darius does not care. Darius has all the pushing power it needs. They are controlling where this match happens. Oh, well, though, looks like Karen may have died. We're going to get a count out. 10. No, oh, well, Darius has to let him go. And that's a tap out. Okay, so knockout for Darius. Unfortunate to be plagued by electrical issues so early on. Looks like both our competitors are ready, so let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here we go. Necessary Evil, quick out of the gate. They box himself into the corner, though. Euphoria not letting up. They've got their weapon up to speed. Both robots break free. Oh, Necessary Evil props him up. Euphoria using that weapon to shimmy themselves off. Oh, they're flipped over. So Necessary Evil not letting up. They're just hanging back, waiting for an opportunity. About 30 seconds in. Euphoria can move upside down. It's just not as pretty. Oh, and that could have been the killer blow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, and they're off. All right, using that weapon to get back up onto their wheels. Necessary Evil, not going to let him have a break. Trying to beach him on their own front armor. Euphoria doing their best to try and recover. Necessary Evil just will not give them an inch. Every time they approach, they get under with those forks. 50 seconds to go. Another wall slam. Necessary Evil just taking Euphoria for a forceful tour of the box. Oh, there we go. A few good hits. So Euphoria maybe finding its stride later on in this match. 30 seconds to go. Necessary Evil reciprocates. Aggressive driving from Necessary Evil. You can really see them starting to pick up the speed with 20 seconds left. Euphoria lining up, trying to get another hit, turn the tides of this match. With 10 seconds to go, a knockout isn't going to happen. I don't know if anything that Euphoria does can turn the tides on this judge's decision. One final slam to pull a wheel off from Necessary Evil, and that is a match. Let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here we go. Necessary Evil gets to the center of the box. Both robots playing around a little bit. Okay, Necessary Evil trying to hold a pin. That weapon up to speed on Froggish, though. That's not something to mess with, as we have seen. There's a good slam from Necessary Evil. Froggish keeps taking chunks out of my arena. 30 seconds in. There's another good shot from Necessary Evil. They got to be careful on the recovery out of those, though. Froggish is ready. As we have seen, all they need is one big hit to turn the tides of this match. But Necessary Evil will not let up. Halfway through this match, there's another good pin. There's the release. Oh, nice little pop from Froggish. They're going to be lining up. Oh, Necessary Evil working their way off the side of the box.
Hit the button on the side of your controller.
All right, so looks like Froggish may be getting stuck up against the wall. Okay, they work themselves free with that weapon. 30 seconds left in this match. Necessary Evil reeling, trying to figure out which way is forwards and reverse. Every time you get flipped over, steering's fine. Your forward and reverse is not. A few more pops from Froggish trying to turn this match around. There goes a wheel. 15 seconds left. Necessary Evil still in it. They can drive on 3 wheels. Okay, there we go. So Froggish ripping apart any area that they can get to. With 3 seconds left in the match. I don't know if that's going to be enough to turn it. We will see. All right, good fight from both competitors. Both our competitors are ready to go. Let's start this match. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so both weapons up to speed. Bobber with that vertical spinner. They're going to be trying to catch under the blade of Depressant Meds. Depressant Meds looking for an angle where they can maybe hit some of those uprights on Bobber. Bobber just picking Depressant Meds apart with surgical driving. 1/4 through this match. Oh, there's a solid shot. So Bobber connecting with that weapon. Depressant Meds trying to get that weapon up to speed, but Bobber may have killed it. That's okay though, they've still got a working drive system. Oh, and they prop him up against the wall. Wow, that might be it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, they're going to free their opponent, or try to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your winner by knockout, Bobber. Let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we are. Both weapons up to speed already. Some of that armor coming off of Euphoria. So Disappointment, running that weapon at a low speed, just trying to knock him back. Oh, here they go, going for a wheel. So Euphoria reeling after some of those hits. Disappointment, just surgically removing what it can. 30 seconds in, Euphoria, oh, trying to turn around, connect with that weapon. Although the weapon goes away, that is a tap out. Your winner by knockout, Disappointment. Let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. So Bobber getting some early hits in. Darius still has that wedge on from their last match. I don't know if that's going to serve them as well here. Bobber with those long forks, they're trying to get under the wheels of Darius. Seems to be working out pretty well for them as they grind away at the bottom. 30 seconds into this match, Darius looking for an angle. Not able to deal with the weapon on the front of Bobber. Few more hits. Darius able to recover.
Never mind.
All right, Darius gets under one of those forks, trying to hold a pin as best they can. Remember, they can only hold that 10 seconds. There's the release. Halfway through this match. Few more pops out of Bobber.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. I might take a shot in the middle of the fight.
So Darius not able to do a whole lot to get around the side of Bobber. Bobber not able to connect with a lot of hits, but they nibble away occasionally. There's a good shot, flipping Darius all the way over, propping them up against that wall. They work their way off, 20 seconds to go. Not a whole lot of time left in this match. Bobber still grinding away with that weapon. Darius works their way out of the corner. 3 seconds to go. That's a match. Let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both weapons up to speed. Slow out of the gate. Disappointment swings around, chipping away at some of that side armor. Froggish looks like a difficult robot to get through. They've got a lot of armor. There we go, connecting with that weapon. So Disappointment, the aggressor in this match, but Froggish not showing any signs of stopping with that weapon. "30 seconds in. Disappointment trying to line up, maybe grab a wheel or something. Oh, there we go. They got him up on the side, although Froggish works their way down using the vibrations of that weapon. Approaching the halfway point in this match. Oh, Froggish connects. Disappointment right back at it, though. They're going to chip away at the back. Ooh. Disappointment's weapon looking a little angry. 50 seconds left in the match. They might be stuck. Yeah, technically that's an arena fault, so we're going to pause it, give them their unstick.
Yeah, it's paused, so we can just open up the box and get them out.
All right, there we go. Oh, although if they're not turning off, that's a whole nother issue.
That's just weird. There's no robots I've ever seen this. Wait. I'm gonna have to take it.
Well, this might be a technical knockout because if Froggish can't show any controlled movement, we would start this match and it would be a KO.
We're done.
Winner by not TKO, Disappointment. Let's start this fight. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so that weapon up to speed on Bobber. They've got those forks. They're going to be trying to get under Necessary Evil. Necessary Evil going to be trying to slow down, get to the side of their opponent, or win a pushing match like that. Only 10 seconds in. Very fast-paced match. So you can see Necessary Evil trying to jam those forks into the weapon. They are locked in the center of the arena. Necessary Evil refusing to back away. Bobber doing everything they can to find an edge to bite. Well, something happened there. Has the weapon on Bobber given way? Or is it just taking a little break? 40 seconds in, Bobber still trying to win a pushing match. Remember, they can only hold pins for 10 seconds, but both robots still locked.
We have everyone queued up here. Because he's queued, we're trying to do Necessary Evil next.
We'll have to see how necessary.
So Bobber with that weapon down, doing their best to win a pushing match.
Bobber's weapon is down?
Yeah, so
Necessary Evil going to be doing everything it can to get to the sides. Bobber seems to be winning these fork exchanges.
Oh, my knees are on the ground.
Damage has to go slightly in favor of Necessary Evil, but not by much. Bobber doing a very good job showing control and aggression of this match.
Yeah,
There's a pretty long pin. 30 seconds left.
so we don't have to worry about it right now. But once this match ends,
Both robots refusing to give up.
who's already queued here?
Oh, Necessary Evil may be beached. We're going to get a count out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a knockout. Your winner, Bobber. All right, looks like our drivers are ready. Let's get this match underway in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. So we have a wedge war. Unless some electronics issues happen, this is probably going to go to a judge's decision. It's going to come down to who can get the most pins in control of the match. So Darius gets their pin in. Necessary Evil flips it right on them. Necessary Evil and Darius may be the same platform, but they are very different internally. Necessary Evil sporting a brushless system used, like the same motors used on drones and whatnot. Darius using a brushed system, so some slower motors with a little bit more torque behind them. And it's interesting to see the different driving styles develop from that. So Darius can just kind of point and shoot, keep the front of the robot pointed towards their opponent, and that works for them. They don't need a lot of speed. Necessary Evil, on the other hand, they don't have a lot of low-end torque, so they're going to need to be using their speed to outflank their opponent. And you can see that with some of these across-the-box charges that Necessary Evil occasionally does. There's another pin, so Necessary Evil finding their stride, bouncing back after the last match. Definitely a frustrating loss, but seems to have put that all behind her. About 30 seconds left in the match. Necessary Evil not giving Darius an inch. Now you can see a few of these robots with low front end attachments sometimes getting hung up on the door. The door side of the arena has a little bit more of a gap. That's definitely been hurting robots with forks all day. 10 seconds left in the match. Darius doing its best to recover. They just cannot win these end-to-end exchanges. And that's it. Let's send it over to our judge. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. We got another pushing match on our hands. So that front scoop of Karen was getting under Darius, although it looks like they've gotten stuck up against the wall and maybe having another connection issue. So we're going to count them out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a knockout. So another unfortunate loss for Karen, still being plagued by those electrical issues. But I'm sure Darius is just fine walking away with a win out of that one. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1. Starts. All right, so both weapons up to speed. Froggish trying to line up for a hit. There they go, popping them almost up to the roof. The Present Meds at the right height to cause some serious damage to Froggish, but it looks like their robot may have died in the center of the arena. We're going to get a count out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a knockout. Your winner, Froggish. All right, looks like our competitors are ready to go. Let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Franklin up to speed. Necessary Evil gets right under them with those forks. Pinned up against the wall using the back of the robot. Franklin looks to be having similar issues with their forks. There we go. They lock in the center of the arena. And then it's just drive power from there. That seems to be the name of the game with these forks. Necessary Evil showing no fear. They're just going head on any chance that they can take. About 40 seconds into this match, Franklin just not able to connect with that weapon. Necessary Evil puts him up against the bumper. Franklin doing everything they can to connect. They just can't seem to do it. The geometry of Necessary Evil proven too tough to deal with. Although here we go, Franklin finally lined up for a hit. They just can't seem to get the drive power to connect with it. Oh, there we go, up to the ceiling. Necessary Evil right back at it. They get another pin on Franklin. 40 seconds left in the match. Necessary Evil unfazed from that. Franklin has had a taste of what it feels like to connect with that weapon. But with 25 seconds remaining in the match, I don't know if Necessary Evil is going to let him off the hook.
How is your wheels on them? That's actually pretty smart. This one's not broken.
Grinding away at those forks just a little bit more. Match winding down. And that's it. All right. Good grudge match. Great bit of driving from both competitors. Let's start the fight. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both weapons up to speed. Bobber knocks Euphoria back across the arena early on. You can see the size difference between these two robots. So Euphoria getting stuck up against the wall a little bit. I don't know if Bobber is going to leave him there, let him go. We'll see. We're going to get a... Oh. Okay. They're trying to free him. There we go. So some nice... Okay, that's a tap out. Let's start the match. In 3, 2, 1, go. There's that weapon on Disappointment back up to speed. They charge in, getting a few hits on Darius. Darius going to be trying to keep those forks pointed at Disappointment. Try to pin him into a corner, stop up that weapon, maybe break the hub on Disappointment. They know for a fact that the hub on Disappointment is nowhere near as strong as it was in the beginning of this tournament. So they're going to have to keep doing stuff like that, let Disappointment break themselves.
I know, right?
30 seconds in, Darius gets a pin on Disappointment. Disappointment, though, back up to speed. They're lining up. They're going to try to tear off a wheel if they can. Darius not giving them an inch.
Oh no, leave your wheels on. No.
Disappointment having some mobility issues. There's another hit. Just grinding away at the side of those forks. Halfway through this match,
Get him.
Darius seems to be keeping it in their favor. They get stuck up against the wall. Are we going to call an unstick?
I think on stage.
All right, let's do an unstick. So, open up the door. Should be free. If you just back up now. Like if you just, yeah, there you go. Okay. So, let's lock the box once again. Let's back up a little bit. Give them some space. All right, let's restart the match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, Disappointment back up to speed. Darius doing their best. Find an angle that works for them. Big hit as Disappointment connects with those forks. Now you can see Disappointment inverted, bouncing on that top plate. They just kind of bent to something to touch the ground.
No.
25 seconds left in the match. Darius doing their best to keep that weapon away from their tires. They hold a pin. They're going to have to release pretty soon. There they go. 15 seconds left in the match. Disappointment still grinding away at whatever they can. They're looking for a knockout blow. They want as many points as possible, but there's just no time left in the match.
1.
There we go. All right, good fight. Let's get it underway in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, once again, that weapon up to speed on Disappointment. Definitely looking a little sad later in this tournament, but they are ready to go, still chipping away at the sides of Necessary Evil. You can really see the wear showing on Necessary Evil as that bumper gets ripped apart, but it is keeping the vitals safe. 30 seconds in. Disappointment starting to cut a very deep gouge into the left side of Necessary Evil.
Alright, so...
Necessary Evil still staying right on them. Setting up for a lot of big hits. Oh, there we go. Necessary Evil doing a little bit of a cartwheel out of that one. Now it's Disappointment's turn. Okay, Disappointment flipped over out of that exchange. We're going to see if that new weapon position helps or hurts them. It could help them get up onto the top of some of the gears and wheels, but halfway through this match, I don't know. Necessary Evil. Oh, jams a tire into the weapon of Disappointment. So Disappointment has fired that weapon up to full speed. You just see all the dust moving away from the arena. Necessary Evil hanging back. They're a little unsure what to do. They're like, hey, I got 35 seconds left to go. I don't know if I want to touch that. Disappointment. Trying to get away from the walls. Connect with another wheel. Just something. Anything on the top of Necessary Evil. Necessary Evil still just sitting back, unsure what to do. Okay, they move in a little bit. Retreating as that weapon nears the front of their robot. 10 seconds to go. We're not going to get a knockout at this point. Oh! More big hits. And one final tire to conclude the match. All right. So Disappointment still putting on a great show this late in the tournament. They got one more fight to see if they can climb up the rankings. Necessary Evil puts on a good show too, although they're down 3 tires. Let's start this match. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now you may be thinking, 2 against 1, that just doesn't seem right. But the way this works, this is a weight limit, right? 1 pound. So if you have 2 robots that both weigh half a pound, they're still okay. You can split up your weight across multiple driving robots. So that is what the Predators have done. They look about the same size as Euphoria because Euphoria is a very compact robot. The Predators are a little bit more spread out. They use some more plastic, some lighter materials. And the hope is that they can work together to outflank and outpush something like Euphoria. But Euphoria, well, I say that, okay, now they're getting pushed around a little bit, but they're doing a pretty good job. They're just picking sides of the arena to focus on, and whoever's there, Euphoria is able to grind away at some of the sides of the Predators. I don't think Euphoria is going to actually get to a wheel on any of the Predators, though. They've got some very hefty armor. Halfway through this match, so the Predators doing a good job trying to coordinate, get Euphoria pushed into a corner, but Euphoria responds, grinding away at the underside of one of the Predators. You can hear that weapon occasionally skating across the side or grinding away, but Euphoria just not able to get a really good purchase. And I think a lot of that's down to the plastic material that these robots have been 3D printed from. 20 seconds left in the match. Euphoria doing their best, but still just not able to get a big hit. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a match. Both our drivers look to be ready. Let's start this hopefully final match of the day. In 3, 2, 1, go! Both weapons up to speed. All right, Bobber maintaining good control of the match so far. No massive hits yet. Disappointment chipping away at the sides when they can. So that wedge on Bobber proving to be very effective. They can just get under the weapon of Disappointment, pop them up into the air. Although there's a good connection from Disappointment. They get to that back wheel of Bobber. Good technical driving match. That was a big hit. So Disappointment starting to rip away at the wedge on the front of Bobber. Oh, looks like they took out the weapon in that hit. 40 seconds into this match. Disappointment has all the time left in the match to chip away if they don't get stuck on their back like that. Oh no. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a knockout. Oh no, Disappointment finds the one area I can get stuck in. Bobber is gonna win by knockout. We're gonna see what that does to the points. We have 2 ready robots in the arena. Let's see who gets second and third place. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so these robots have fought before. Disappointment has that weapon up to speed. Froggish also has their weapon up to speed. This was a very close match earlier in the tournament, although Froggish might be struggling to self-right. Yeah, Disappointment might have just ended this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, and they're back over. All right, back from the dead. Although Froggish looks to be having some receiver issues once again. Bouncing all around the arena. Disappointment just will not let up. Okay, Froggish doing their best to move in and connect with that weapon. Disappointment just keeps finding the bottom of Froggish. Be curious to see how much damage is on that base plate after this match. They keep getting popped all around the box. Halfway through this match, Disappointment has to recover from the big hit there. Okay, Froggish trying to turn around the match. They get a few hits going in their favor. Disappointment reeling a little bit, but they're right back at it. Okay, another good hit. Oh, they're gonna let him sit there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your winner by knockout and the second place overall Disappointment.